we are lucky and grateful tonight to be able to have our featured speaker with us, Debra Murrow. And we really want to thank you for being here. Thank you. She's with Color Me Art Spa, a fine art company that sparks creativity, releases innovations, and adds an element of fun to any event. And that's what we're going to have tonight. Debra is a fine artist, specializing in pen and ink. Her art is created using words, phrases, mixed in Color Me abstract style to create a larger art piece. And you can see on your table you have a small one, and up here we have a very large one. By doing this, she uses her art as a springboard for others to find the artist within themselves. She believes everyone is born with creativity. And that's so true, isn't it? We all have a creative gene. Sometimes we don't let it out. She's going to help us learn that tonight. And we really feel that this skilled hand that everybody has and the creativity is something that helps us uncover who we are and a little bit more about ourselves. So we're so grateful that we will be able to have Debra lead us through this and help us. And I just want to say, don't just leave tonight and say, okay, we're done. Think about how you can use it in your own life in the future, because it is so therapeutic and helpful to everybody. So we ask Debra to lead us in that, and we thank you for being here. And now I'm going to try to move this over and pass it on. Somebody pushes. I think I can do it.
Well, I am super excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I will be painting on this canvas, and you have a pen and paper at your table, and I encourage you to follow along with me. I'm a graphic recorder and visual note taker. Anybody know what that is or have ever seen it? Oh, this is going to be a treat. If your brain is not computing this right away, don't worry about it. Baby steps, one step at a time. So I have a question tonight. How many artists do we have in the room? Can I see a raise of hands? Nice. Oh, that's more than I typically get. Well, let me give you a clue. If I went down the ages from 50 to 40 to 30 to 20 to 10 to 5, if I had 5-year-olds here, do you know that every hand would be raised sky high, right? I am. That is because Picasso said that we are born artists. Think about that. The challenge is to remain an artist. Who's told you what, right? Or maybe you couldn't do something, so you discounted it, right? And aren't we made in the image and likeness of the greatest artist of them all, right? So, you have a postcard at your table. Everybody grab one of those postcards. Can someone tell me what it says? Can you read it? I'm an artist, yep, and I'm creative. So, just to clear the air on this, we are all going to say it 3 times on 3 together. It's going to go like this. I'm an artist and I'm creative. 1, 2, 3. I'm an artist and I'm creative. I'm an artist and I'm creative. I'm an artist and I'm creative. Yay. So, no more questions. You've professed it 3 times. So, I believe you. Okay. So, I started out doing this, taking these art classes or pulling myself through them, and I really found my purpose. And my hope tonight is that you would find your purpose doing this. So I know that you are all born for purpose and greatness. So that's the name of my speech, and that is our first writing prompt. Now, we're going to use the whole paper, and we're going to make our notes within the context on top of the words. So watch me once. I'm going to use this orientation because I want this here for the weekend. You all are going to paint this afterwards. So you can either go up and down or this way, and this is how it's going to look. This is our first writing prompt. I am born. Now, this is not an art class. This is processing a speech or a talk through art, okay? Don't worry about what it looks like, not looking for perfection, okay? Born. For greatness. And a purpose. So, take a minute, grab yours, and fill the whole paper with I am born for greatness and a purpose. I am born for greatness and a purpose. Does anybody know why we should learn to draw? Anybody? Raise your right hand. Put it on the right side of your head. Guess what this is? The whole right side of your head is your visual, right? Your whole side. So when you keep saying, I'm not, I can't, I don't, you're denying that, right? So it's like metaphorically, you're going around like this. I'm doing this not so you become an artist for the art's sake, but so you can start using your whole brain. Really, this should be taught in kindergarten, along with the 3 R's, right? Reading, writing, arithmetic, art, because you source differently. So it's super, super important to do that, your whole brain. I teach people how to become through these art classes so they can start to process, start to do art for themselves. Anybody have adult coloring books at home? Yes, yay, I have a few on the market. Right, okay, so does anybody know the definition of art in the dictionary? It says a person who draws and paints for a hobby or profession. Did anybody see a word in there that said good or excellent? Right? So when you say, I can't, really you're just saying, I can't draw, right? And that's really the problem. It's a very specific skill. It's not a gene you didn't get, like our friend said, it's a class you didn't take. It's not a gene you didn't get, it's a class you didn't take, all right? So, and there are other types of arts. So when you say blanket statement, I'm not an artist, you know, we have culinary arts, we have music arts, we have dance. Any bakers in the house? Yeah, that's very artistic. All those flowers and frosting and stuff, right? So, instead of saying I'm not an artist, let's say, why don't we put a note on our paper that says, art, what's my art? Why don't we put a question mark here, right? I love hearts, I'm gonna be filling this with hearts. And then just put question mark, art. Okay, well, I'm gonna change my brush. Art. So what's my art? And through this talk, maybe you'll get a thought about that, right? Art. What's my art? So if you get an image of a word, so art kind of, maybe I put a paintbrush there. If there's an image that goes along with a word, you can put the image down. If not, just put the word down.